Now, our next segment, we're going to talk about trash itself. If you see this beautiful truck, one of the new trucks that was purchased for DPW and for the men and women to do their job, coming through this alley to pick up this trash. Now, there's some do's and don'ts we want to talk about also. You may look at this, if you get a shot at this truck, as he do this, it seems very easy, but sometimes it's not this easy for the driver to pick up your trash. We make it very difficult for him. Now, as you heard earlier, this one-man operation versus a three-man operation. It's a safer operation. It protects the driver from the environments. It's a little quicker, a little cleaner, and safer. But it only works when you cooperate with the rules and the guidelines that DPW has set out for these 96-gallon containers. I have one in my home myself. I really like it over the other one. This truck is coming down. As you view, we're in Indianapolis, and this is part of Indianapolis, this trash truck. That's why we're viewing it today. All right, we're going to ask the driver, he's going to come on down here. And if you look at this, Alan got a shot at this thing. You notice this can. Gary, what's wrong with this?
Okay, Deputy Mayor, the one problem with this can is sitting too close to the pole, which is causing the driver not being able to wrap his arms around it. So this is obstruction, and he can't get it. So what he would have to do and a lot of them do that because they want to please the customer, they'll get out and move the can over instead of, actually this can should be, if it was official, it should be ticketed. It should be a tag put on it saying your trash wasn't picked up because it was closed. But a lot of the guys would get out and move it over and then get back in the truck and dump it. But if people would not do this, this is wrong. This is like running a red light. This is dead wrong. It needs to be set over and clear from lines, fences. Some people push the cans out. They push it right by their car. I mean, all this would cause for your can not to be dumped because it's you got it setting in where it could be stuff blocking it. So you want to set it out where it would be proper. This one here, you can't pick it up. It's sitting behind the fence. How you gonna pick it up sitting behind the fence? But 9 times out of 10, knowing this young man here, he would get out and move it and dump it. But if people would sit their cans out, that would eliminate a lot of calls to the MAC Center saying that your trash is being missed. If you set it out right, it will be picked up.
Great. Now, we don't get a disclaimer here. We put these cans, this is a problem, we put them here. So if you see this, you said, I didn't do that, what they doing? We put them here. We're going to move them back where they're supposed to go now. So don't get excited, upset at us. Now, this can here is too close. Mr. Merriweather going to put it out in the proper manner. Did he tag it? What a tag is? Show me the copy tag. Yeah. All right.
This is the tag, and what he would put on here is the address, description of the code, mark down why it was left. He would put on here the code, and they would look on this code, whichever one he checked, why the can was not picked up.
Great. So if you get one of these tags on your can, don't get nervous. They're not going to fine you. They just give you information to be able to do it the proper way for the driver can be able to pick your trash up in a proper way. This is information. So don't tear it off and not do anything. Next time, just make sure that it's in the proper place. We'll have a driver to come on down, and we're going to let you see how he does his job. Skillful operation here. How much does that truck weigh? 28 tons? Boy, that's a whole lot of equipment. You'll see how it works. Right. Now we're going to show you when you don't have your handle facing to the alley the right way, why it's hard for this driver to get your trash. We're going to see if he can get it.
If the can is turned backwards like this, the problem would be when you go to pick it up, the door will flap open backwards, which a lot of times will cause the trash to blow out. Sometimes you end up tearing the door up on it. So that's the reason why it was designed to go to face this way. The handle should face toward the individual's home. That is the reason why it was designed that way. When you pick it up backwards like this, a lot of times the door will end up throwing the trash over on the other side, or you end up damaging the door. Then the person's going to say, well, he tore my can up, and call the Mac Center. Well, I need a new can, when it could all be avoided by setting it out the proper way.
Will a driver get out and turn it around?
Yeah, a lot of times they'll get out and turn it around, but like this gentleman here, Brother Murphy, he has perfected this so well. He can dump that backwards like that. But you don't want to recommend to keep doing that. You want them to, program was set for a certain way, and that's the way we want to run it. It should be turned around that way. But yes, he will get out, either turn it around or dump it the way it is. And good as he is, he could dump it just like that, yeah.
But when the drivers get out, that takes time, right?
You lose a lot of time. It's set up to where everybody gets off at a certain time. That is one of the new programs that has been implemented by the management, that everybody works in one area, get off at the same time. Save taxpayer money and overtime. So this will cause him to lose a lot of time having to get out of the truck, turn around, get back in. If you have to do this all the way down the alley, you'll never get done.
Right. Citizens, you hear it. If we do it right, we save ourselves money, and the alleys definitely will keep cleaner. This is a program, these 96-gallon containers, lots of complaint about them, but personally I love them better than those 300 ugly monsters we had in our neighborhood. That illegal dumping went on quite a bit. Quite a bit, you know. And this is good. And with this new equipment that the administration has been able to purchase, I think it makes it lots easier for the driver to be able to do their work in these new paved alleys. This is why we're in Indianapolis, working together to make this city a great place to live. And I'm Alden Williams, Deputy Mayor Neighborhood under Mayor Greg Ballard administration. We've been out to DPW, solid waste, interviewing and sharing a good fellowship time with some of the workers and supervisors out here to make this city what it is. So peace and safety to you, and keep the faith.